Who was responsible for executing Napoleon's soldiers who surrendered at Waterloo in England? Did this happen before they could be sent back to France? To the best of my knowledge, no French prisoners of war were executed in England after Waterloo. Estimates vary, but it appears likely that there were some 8,000 French prisoners taken at Waterloo and that around 6,000 of these were sent to Dartmoor prison, where they replaced several thousand American sailors captured during the War of 1812 who had recently been released. As far as I know, all of the French prisoners were released by 1816. It is believed that around 8% of the 130,000-odd prisoners of war held in England between 1803 and 1815 died during their captivity in England. For context, around 10% of domestic prisoners died in jail during this period. The only prisoners executed after Waterloo were executed by the French, the most notable being Marshal Ney and Charles Huchet de la Badoyer, although others were killed during the Second White Terror. In 1965, a 27-year-old Irishman named Angus Barbieri, who suffered from severe obesity, did it for 382 days. He survived more than a year exclusively thanks to his body fats, in addition of course to water, other liquids and supplements, going to the bathroom approximately once every 40-50 days. The sensational fast had been prescribed to him by Dr. William Kinnear Stewart and occurred under controlled conditions, with frequent blood tests and hospital checks. In the initial intentions, the treatment should have lasted only 40 days, but Angus found himself unexpectedly at ease, stating that his body was getting used well to the absence of food and, thanks to his great desire to achieve the goal, he decided to continue to the bitter end. In the end, starting from an initial weight of 207 kilograms, he managed to lose 125 kilograms, thus reaching his ideal weight of 82 kilograms. He broke his fast on the morning of July 11, 1966, eating a hard-boiled egg, a slice of bread and butter and a cup of coffee, stating in a later interview that he enjoyed the meal very much but it immediately made him feel full. The following months and years he continued to be monitored by doctors, and the last checkup, 5 years later, showed that his weight had remained under 90 kilograms, a value that he maintained for the rest of his life. Louis Lo Mascalo, there's something you have to understand. James Brown was not put together in a studio by a promoter, like most of these handmade groups that are out there today. James Brown was born out of a need to survive. He didn't start dancing because he liked to dance. He did it to get nickels and dimes from soldiers. I mean, that's what this kid did. He came from nothing. Brown was notoriously meticulous with the development of his career. Writing, recording, touring, and performing 6 nights a week, he demanded the same loyalty, attention to detail, and work ethic from everyone on his team, from the backup dancers to his percussionist. In fact, he would fine his band members for missing notes or performing with unshined shoes. He was hard-headed and he was a perfectionist, and I found the people around him to be very professional, even subservient. In his presence, everyone referred to him as Mr. Brown or Mr. James Brown. No one called him James, no one. And he treated people with the same respect. Everyone was a Mr.